Whoa!
Now, you know, as a gamer, I love the classics. How about you guys?
Hey, look!
I can't get enough of them.
The cornerstone of light!
Oh, it's a good thing then that this world is all classic,
What's
baby.
going on? Everything's black and white.
You know, I didn't think it would be possible to make Donald less intelligible, but this audio filter really, wow.
So you're gonna upload all these at 24 frames, right?
Yeah.
Seen any bad guys around here?
Interlaced 240p.
Why, I oughta... Nah,
I'm actually
don't
only
have
gonna
time to
release
waste
this
on
in a
some
cinema as a
so I guess
5-minute
I'll
short
go
before
easy
the
on
actual
ya.
movie.
Well, there's our villain.
I love Timeless River. I really love the aesthetic that it gives to all the characters. Like, it feels like it's the most distinct out of all of the worlds in this game.
Yeah, I think it's very cute. I think there are a lot of, like, little tiny touches.
And they made sure to not go all out. They just muted the colors on the UI, but left them slightly in, since that's still important for keeping track of things.
But you know, it's really cool how they even put in all the characters that America forgot. Like this one chicken from the cartoon where she lays eggs.
Or that cow lady, who I recognize but don't know the name of. Clarabelle?
I think so.
Okay.
Clarabelle Cowbell or something like that. I'm sure somebody has a wiki on her.
What's with you, squirts? You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them's fighting words. Huh?
Not so fast.
What? What's that for? What's that for?
So this is very cool. Pete here is absolutely fucking nothing besides run around and have a panic attack or get mad all the time.
This is much funnier than the last Pete fight. Oh my god, he's already dead! FutureFriend, you killed him!
What you
It's fine.
folks
It's
be
more of
with
a
me
brawl
anyway?
than an assassination, my friend.
Oh, okay. It's
Who
fun.
are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa! Oh.
You know,
Nice job, Sawyer. You gave him
doesn't
scoliosis.
seem quite right here. You sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat. So
This is
stop
gonna be the
bothering me,
trigger that
see?
turns him fully evil back
So
pain.
hit the
We've closed the
road.
time loop.
I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
Yeah, right now he's just a capitalist, but soon he'll be controlling the forces of
I'm
evil.
starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even
Nah,
called
same
any
thing.
Damn.
Sorry we attacked you like that.
That's
Captain
right, I'm
Pete.
really bringing it to the 1% in this
Oh, yeah?
update.
Well, if you're really sorry, then go find
Missed
my
opportunity that
steamboat.
everyone's, like, idle position
Yes, sir.
isn't constantly
You're
bobbing
my
up and down.
back.
Alright guys, we have to be really quiet during the feature now.
Ah, who cares? It's just another cereal.
These cartoons are going nowhere.
Yeah, no, real life action, that's where it's at, my friend. In fact, let's stop playing this 3D game and start let's playing some classic FMV.
we've got a whole selection of movies that we can enter.
Yeah, what do we got going for the structure of this world? What do you do back now in the past?
So mostly you just kind of go through a lot of representation of classic Mickey Mouse shorts. Except they're all fricked up by the Heartless. Nah, same thing.
Thank you for keeping it for all ages audiences.
Well, you know, it's the 1930s back in this LP update.
The Roaring Twenties are just around the corner. The Great War is over. Finally, peace, prosperity.
And that's right, we're all smoking cigarettes.
Finally time to just head out to an electric picture show.
Don's gonna pull that on that one more time and a train's gonna start coming out the screen and Sora's gonna flip his shit.
Then a piano falls on his head.
He starts running away from the train off a cliff and then he looks at the camera and descends down.
Wah, wah, wah.
When do we get to the fist fight between the live musician and the guy who's trying to introduce synchronized audio?
You know, it's really a shame that Sora's career died out once the talkies hit.
Come on, we've got to help him.
So, this room is pretty easy. It mostly spawns a bunch of weak enemies. What you mostly want to focus on is the black hole to not make it suck up too much furniture in the room. Because else, Mickey's rent will just go sky high.
He'll lose his deposit, oh no!
Yeah, I noticed the little meter in the left that's just labeled mayhem.
Oh, yeah.
Things are getting a little too wacky in here.
That's the same meter that pops up whenever we start recording.
Huh?
Man, everyone's just got such a nice television in their houses these days.
You absolute idiot. You've managed to fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
But I...
You know, Pete, maybe it's time to find another job.
I hear there's a nice steamboat looking for an owner.
And so we close the time loop.
Fire! Come on!
Oh my god, Mickey started a fire.
Yeah, Mickey's at the scene of every crime. Suspicious.
Well, you know, this is how he's gonna lay his claim to royalty. Just destroy all of the competition.
Once I became king, all the arson stopped. Isn't that weird? I'm such a great king.
Hey, stop using that fire. We've already got enough issues on our own, future friend.
So, this room is a giant hassle, though. You've got these car heartless, which are mobile enemies that usually do a bunch of like quick combo attacks that will fuck you up. And once you do enough damage to them, they start entering into a rage mode, where they do 3 dashes at you, They're invincible against everything but counterattack or guarding until they're done doing those dashes, and it is so damaging to get hit by one of those.
And it seems like it wastes a lot of time. Like, right now, it seems like a lot of the mayhem is just, like, time-based.
Yeah. And, like, the big problem is you're just supposed to, like, clear out those fires. If, like, that building on Proud Mode gets 3 big fires and a couple of little ones, it's toast.
It's over!
Yeah, it seems like it's already getting pretty close. Oh, well, thank goodness.
Don't worry, I'm an expert at games, Chorps.
And very good at just dismantling cars.
Terrible how these things keep happening to the Warner Brothers.
Well, that takes care of that. Hey!
Oh, for crying out
I had
loud.
forgotten about,
You
like,
just don't say
the
that.
little movies that you get at the end of
Okay,
each of
I
these.
might
This
have
is
let
very
up
charming
every
as
now and
well.
then, but I'm a lot more things than
Yeah, I
you
love
play.
these movies that is just
Why,
Pete
when I
being
was
sad
starting
about
out-
getting verbally abused by his boss.
I miss those good old days. What
Yeah, I remember
would
old
give to
cartoons
go
being
back
way
in
more
time.
positive than this.
What I would give.
Well, you know, you never checked out any of those underground cartoons.
That is true.
When do we get to the casino?
You know, I think this world is cool. I think it's the best world
that's
in
right.
this entire game. But I gotta say, it misses out on being a classic by not having a prejudice against the Irish.
Well, I mean, there's like 10 minutes more to go, so you never know. Might still pop up.
Oh my god.
Town shrunk. Or do you think maybe we got
God, I love that
bigger?
even in the HD collection you can just see how up-res these houses are. You were not meant to see them at this size.
I think my favorite thing is how you can kind of see, like, those bushes just repeat around the halfway point of it vertically.
What's he saying?
Hey, they're heartless.
Oh my god, maybe the war never ended.
Oh, you know, for the Lilliputters, there was never any detente. So, in this room mostly, you want to try and, like, get on the tower and do that reaction command as much as possible. Because anytime you leave these enemies alone, they do a shitload of damage towards the houses.
And will it just hit them all automatically?
Yes, it will hit them all automatically. It doesn't really do any damage, it just stuns them for a while.
Sure.
This room also introduces 2 enemies, the airplanes, which are relatively straightforward. They generally try and get away from your melee attacks. Biggest attack is a machine gun, which can like stun you into place for a bit and have you deal with it until their attack ends. The other enemies are the hammer enemies, which are pretty straightforward melee ones. Their big attack is a shockwave, which can wipe out a bunch of houses at the same time, so make those a priority, honestly.
Yeah, you just did one attack and I feel like it went up by like 10%. It's like, it seems really rough as far as handling all of these enemies.
Yeah, but you know what? My name's Hardcore, okay? That's my gamer name, and that's what I am. That's what I do.
That's right, they made that movie after you.
Man, that was weird. Look, Sora, over there.
That's the biggest TV yet.
And behind it, that's right, more depression.
This appears to be a portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking. Start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay?
Now, perhaps I could give you
Is
one
there any
more
way we
chance
could
to
utilize
redeem
this
yourself.
time travel?
Oh, thank you, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of light. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.
I just love all this dramatic, like, discussion and, like, cuts right into the fucking music for Timeless River.
Well, you know, that's the base of any good story. You want to have your dark moments and your light moments.
Right, just right next to each other. Smash cut, and Donald Duck is getting an anvil dropped on his foot.
Meanwhile, in the present, Goofy is saddened about the death of his son.
It's terrible what happened to Max amidst all the Heartless.
It's fine. It happens.
Maybe Max was a Heartless. He's got an X in his name. He's probably a Heartless. Or wait,
Oh
is
my
that
God.
a nobody? That's a nobody.
Yes.
That's more nobody territory. Ugh. I can't believe it. You're disrespecting the lore, Maddie.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
Thanks, Your Majesty. Now, let's get those Heartless.
So the construction side, it's overall, it's probably the easiest one of these. The hammer enemies kind of just go against each other in this. Once every couple like shockwaves they do, they'll just kind of bounce this thing up, and then you can do this reaction command that is so fucking damaging.
Oh, hell yeah?
Back off.
Means a lot of mayhem, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I'd say it's a bit of a scuffle, really.
How do you like that?
Mickey loves it.
Mickey loves everything. He's great.
Hey, look!
Yeah, ain't got a bad thing to say about that Union Buster.
Listen well. On the other side of this portal, they're about to begin construction on that wretched castle. But until then, their treasured cornerstone of light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
It's very cool that one of
cornerstone.
Pete's emblem, like his knightly emblem,
Yeah.
is just a cigar and a
That
fist.
cursed sphere is the very
That's
thing
just the
that
iron grip of
prevents us from
capitalism.
entering the castle.
Oh,
You know what must be done? Go then. Time to prove your worth. And don't dare to fail me again.
That's right, Pete's gonna go into real estate and he's just gonna repossess the castle.
Taylor, again. Let's see. That's it. I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens. But first, I gotta go get my old boat back.
It was Pete after all.
Still, something doesn't seem right.
The Pete we met here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem like a bad guy.
Oh my god, two Petes?
Now that castle's as good as ours.
So glad they did change Neo Pete for this world.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, fucking, here's Heartless Pete, who gives a
Well, that's
shit?
consistent. The villains never have, like, topical costumes for whatever world they jump into. That's just the crew here.
Hey, hold it right there.
No one else bothers to wear a disguise.
I finally found the pipsqueak what stole
If you
my-
ask me, in this he should have been wearing a fedora and a pencil tin mustache.
Oh, that would have been really good.
Me, I'm just somebody who looks like me.
Oh, which is it?